Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to what is kind of going to be a little bit of a speed clean slash flat reset because I'm heavily pregnant, which means that I don't get a lot done all of the time. I'm really out of puff today as well, which is probably not the best day to be filming, but never mind. But yeah, I feel like everything's kind of got a bit on top of us in the flat. We've been out for quite a few days out, appointments and things like that recently, just like seeing family and friends. So yeah, I feel like the flat is a little bit neglected and in some much need of tidying and cleaning. So that is what today's video is all about. So this is currently what we're working with. As you can see, the table is an absolute tip. I've got stuff on the floor. That's a new towel that needs washing. Last night's dishes are still all over the cooker and the sides and the bowl, and the previous day's stuff is still on the draining board, and then I've got a load of recycling as well. So I'm just going to start off firstly by packing away all of the dry dishes. And then I just need to make some room on the sides. This is where me and Ash really differ, because I hate having stuff stacked in the bowl because I feel like you can't actually wash it whilst there's stuff in there. So I just make a space, empty the bowl out, get that hot water running and fill the bowl back up. And I always start with utensils and things like that first. So any cutlery and utensils that have been used, and I also just quickly chuck away anything that is rubbish which is piled up on the side as well. And then, as you can see, I stack the different sections, I guess you would call it. I feel like it's a bit of OCD on my part, but I just like to compartmentalise each of the things that need washing, which just sets my mind at a little bit more ease. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm just going to wash all of the utensils first of all. And then with the magic of editing, you can see that the utensils are all done. I've also done the pots and pans, the chopping board and the cups as well. And I'm just moving on to the plates and bowls. I had to spend ages scrubbing that bowl because I had Weetabix in it, and normally I put some water in so it doesn't go hard, but baby brain made sure that I forgot to do that this morning. So yeah, they needed that extra little bit of scrubbing. I'd like to point out by this time my back is absolutely killing me, so I'm just having a little dance to the radio whilst I wait for that one to soak for a couple of minutes, and then I get scrubbing again. So then once the majority of the dishes have been done, I tip out the dirty water and I tip away the oil and hot water mix that was in the roasting tin, add in some more hot water just to try and get rid of those stubborn bits that are stuck on. This is actually the bane of my life. I absolutely hate cleaning roasting tins. They just never look clean, no matter how much I scrub, no matter what products I use, they just always look like they're dirty. So then I put a little bit of washing up liquid in the bowl, and I also put some in the tin as well. Wet my little scourer thing and just get scrubbing, trying to make it look as clean as I possibly can. And then once I've kind of pre-scrubbed it, I then put it in the hot water mix that I've already run to just finish it off slightly, and then that is the dishes done, thank the Lord. Now that the majority of the sides are clean, I can then spray it with some antibacterial spray before giving it a good wipe down. I don't actually end up touching the recycling that is in the corner because it's just a little bit dangerous to get in and out of the flat, so that is Ash's job for the meantime. yeah, I'm just giving the sides a really good clean, getting rid of any of that grease and dried on food that has been left there. Giving the kettle a quick wipe over, and then it's on to tackling the cooker top. I always do this with elbow grease. I just find this works so much better than any other spray. So I do the whole of the cooker top, and I also do the splashback as well, and just let that soak in for a couple of minutes. And then I just give it a good wipe round. You'll notice that I do the splashback and I also do the around the hob bits, but I don't actually do the hob tops. That is because I use kitchen roll, which you can now see, to do the hob tops, because the previous tenants put something on there that is really awful and makes it just so brown and disgusting. It just ruins all of the cloths, so it's easier to use kitchen roll. Then it's time to tackle this side of the room. Starting off with this towel, getting the label out so that I can wash it, which I'm ashamed to say has been sat on the floor for at least a couple of weeks. And then I quickly go through my handbag. I do scan receipts on the Stowards app, so I take out any receipts I've got, remember to take my vitamins, which I'm always forgetting lately. And then I just need to go through the bags that all had bits and pieces in. I bought some on Facebook Marketplace. Another bag had stuff that we took on a day out, and another couple of them we had frozen stuff, I think it was, so the bags were wet, so I hung them up to dry. So I just need to fold all these up. These live in my handbag anyway, so the sooner I get those done, then the sooner another section is done. And then I just sort out the table and section what's got to go into which room. I find this really helpful, especially now that walking is becoming a bit of an issue. I'd rather just section it all out and yeah, make less journeys. You can see me sneaking some stuff down onto the seat. That is just the receipts that I need to scan that can then be thrown, and also my to-do list as well. Onto the living room. This isn't too bad. The sofa always looks awful because that cushion never stays on, but there's just like a few bits on the floor and on my buffet thing, and the desk just needs a little bit of organisation too. So of course, first things first, I need to pack everything away that should be in this room and take everything out that shouldn't be. And I have to admit that most of this mess is mine. It's not Ash's, it's just that I sit on the sofa doing various things and then I just pile it up either on the buffet or on the floor because it's just too much effort to try and get up off the sofa. It is definitely hard work at 9 months pregnant to get myself off of that sofa, so then it just all ends up on the floor like you've just seen. It doesn't look like I've picked up much there, but that is actually my Christmas earrings that were still sat there. And then I pick up all of the wires and put them in this iPad case that I use to store all of the wires in. As you can see, it just stops them from getting lost. And then I just try and give the sofa a quick tidy as I possibly can. I just don't have the energy, to be fair, but then I just after that pop on some Febreze and make it smell nice, and that's the best that I can do right now. On to the bathroom, and the sink really needed to clean, so I just cleared it of everything that was around the sink, and then I used this Dishmatic, I think they're called, with some Flash bathroom cleaner inside, just to give it a really good scrub, lather it up a little bit. And I just find this works so well, just to get rid of all of the grime, all of the dust and everything. And then I go in with my blue cloth. I've just checked that there's still some liquid in the air freshener, and then just out of shot here I'm just cleaning the toilet, which nobody needs to see inside my toilet, so I'm just giving that a really good scrub. And then it's into the nursery, which we've just started using as our kind of drying clothes room so that it's not in the kitchen all the time. So I've washed up some more of baby girl's things. These are some of the things that I mentioned in my January sales haul, and also the things we got for Christmas. And in addition to that, there is also our weekly washing as well. So plenty for me to fold and pack away. And then I sit down on the floor, which is always a bit of a stress because I never know if I'm actually going to be able to get back up. But I sit down anyway to fold all of baby girl's stuff up, but obviously I need to check the sizes of each item at the same time, so I just find it easier to sit down to do this. And then you'll probably notice that this is now the next day and I'm in some pyjamas, not even dressed. But my back was absolutely killing me yesterday, so there was no way I could have done the floors. I have already hoovered, and now I'm just going to pop some of the water into my steam mop and steam mop the floors. And just if anyone is wondering, I still absolutely love this steam mop. I think it is so good. I still haven't tried it on the tiles or the carpets yet, just because I just don't have the energy to do something as big as that task, but I will get round to it, I promise. But yeah, I'm just waiting for it to heat up, and then I just get mopping away. And then once it's done, all I need to do is take the mop head off, pop it to one side so that it can cool down before I pack it away. And you can see how dirty it is on the mop head. That just needs to go in the washing machine with my other cleaning cloths. And that brings me to the end of this clean. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. See you soon. Bye bye.